Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Yes, I know it's been quite some time since I last posted a video, but a lot has changed over the last few months. Huge life updates. I am going to fill you guys in on what's been happening. I did get a request or several requests on my social media in regards to doing a Q&A video. I'm going to do that soon for you guys. But for now, today I'm bringing you a recipe for Caribbean or Guyanese style or my style sponge cake. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so like I said, this is by no means traditional or what a lot of you guys may have grown up eating or making with your mom or grandma or whomever used to bake the cake around the holiday season. This is just my way. I have tweaked my recipe over the years from watching my mom and my grandma, and this is the way that it turned out for me, and I like this recipe better. I think it works best for me. The flavoring, the softness of it all, it really gives you that Christmas vibe, and the very delicious, soft sponge cake that we're used to. So today I have here 4 cups of all-purpose flour. In my flour, I also have a teaspoon of baking soda. I have 4 sticks of softened butter at room temperature, a 1/4 cup of oil, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 3 cups of sugar, 2 cups of dark brown, and 1 cup of white. That is going to help me to lighten the color of the cake, because if I use complete dark brown, then it's going to be completely dark on the inside. So I typically blend it out with a cup of white. I also have 11 eggs. I use 1 for good luck. Typically I use 10, but just 1 extra just in case. Vanilla extract, 1 orange, 1 lemon just for the zest, and here I have orange extract and some salt. So let's just go ahead and get into this. So today I'm going to be using my stand mixer. I know in the Caribbean we typically do this by hand, or use the hand mixer. My mom made us do it by hand. Sometimes we will use a hand mixer, but today I'm going to be using the stand mixer. Either which way one works best for you, you can use it. So I'm basically going to go ahead and get ready to what we call cream our butter and sugar. So I'm going to go ahead and add all my softened sticks of butter into the pan along with the bowl, along with the sugar itself. And what this is going to do is just get it soft and nice for you and basically start the process. So let's just go ahead and get this creamed up. Now, as you can see, guys, once my butter and sugar starts to go, what I did, I added about 2 to 3 tablespoons of the milk that I had on the side, and it's going to just basically help the butter and sugar along, and it's going to give it a nice fluffy airy like texture. Now the milk is completely optional. I have realized over time that the milk helps to keep it nice and moist. Along with the milk, I didn't show you guys, but I will be adding about 2 to 3 tablespoons of rum to my cake. Once again, that is optional. But here we go, guys. This is what it's going to look like after you add the milk and the butter together with the sugar. It gives you a very nice fluffy consistency. So what you want to do at this point is just scrape the edges of your bowl down before you add your eggs to this, just to make sure that all the sugar particles are incorporated with the butter. So once you scrape off the edges, you're just going to go ahead and let your stand mixer just go again, just to get everything incorporated nicely. And then once you have the consistency that you are looking for, at that point you want to go ahead and start to incorporate your eggs. Now keep in mind that a lot of my ingredients are optional. Like I said, I've done this by trial and error, and this is the best way that works for me. So you guys can omit or add whatever you want. You can also add more of one ingredient or less of it. If you like the more citrusy feel, you can add more citrus to it. If you want more of the orange feel, or taste to it, you can add more orange extract. But either which way, just make it to your liking. So I went ahead and I added my eggs. I did it in 2 batches. And then I had it all blend up together. Now, once it is blended, once again, you always want to just continue to scrape down your bowl just to make sure nothing is stuck to the bottom. You don't have any lumps or anything like that. To that, you want to add 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract or essence or vanilla flavoring, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to go ahead and add literally 2 splashes of this orange extract because this crap is strong. I wasn't going to say crap, but you know, we're on YouTube. So this ish is strong. So just 1 little dollop of daisy to it. And then at every point, you either want to hand mix it or just give it a little quick mix, not for long, just to get it incorporated. And at this point, you're just going to go ahead and bring in your flour. So basically, it's a wet batter, and then wet ingredients, dry ingredients. You make sure everything is combined nicely, and then it's ready for baking. So at this point, we have all our wet ingredients ready. In my flour, I've already added my teaspoon of salt, and I also added a teaspoon of baking soda. And keep in mind that we have the baking powder also in here. And no need to worry, guys, I'm going to give you the exact measurements to everything that I do in this video in the description box down below, so that way you guys are gonna have it. So once you have this all mixed in, you want to go ahead and add your flour in 2 batches. And oh, by the way, I did go ahead and sift my flour before anything. I sifted the flour and the baking soda and the baking powder, that way there's no lumps or anything like that. So you want to add your flour into 2 batches, and then you're going to start your mixer off on a low. Once you get the mixer or the consistency that you're looking for, you're then going to go ahead and turn it up on a high and just have it whisk some more. It's going to give it a nice light air. What I'm doing is just building air into my batter, guys, and that is what gives you that nice soft texture that we all have grown to love. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the remaining of the flour, and then I'll go ahead and zest my lemon and my orange at the same time into it. And when you're zesting any kind of citrus or any kind of fruits, guys, you just want to make sure that you're not getting any of the white, because once you start to get the white, it's gonna start to make whatever you're doing extremely bitter. And yeah, that's not what we're looking for. So just go ahead and zest your orange and your lemon into it, and then once again, you're just gonna go ahead and mix it all together, incorporate it. You start off low, then you go high, and then you have this batter. So I'm just gonna divide my batter into 2, guys, and then pop them into my baking pan, and then pop it into the oven. Before I do so, I added the remainder amount of milk, and here we have it. I do apologize, the video cut out and you guys did not get to see the pan, but this is a large baking pan, so it gave me 2 of this. It will give you 2 of the large one, 3 of the medium, or 4 of the small. And this is the consistency, guys. It's nice and brown. It is so divine and delicious, and it's super soft. So I do hope you guys enjoy this recipe. Be prepared for 20 days of Vlogmas. Each day I'm going to bring you a different Christmas recipe from around the world, and mainly the Caribbean. But I do hope that you enjoy this. I thank you guys for hanging in with me. Thank you so much to my new subscribers. I see you guys. Thank you to my A1 from day one. You guys have been with me from the start of this channel during quarantine last year. So I do thank you for your patience with me for not posting, but I'm gonna give you guys a huge life update and let you guys see what I've been working on. But until then, and until next time.